I am William, and this is my vlog 4 about doing research. So, the hardest part about gathering information is probably just making sure that all your sources are actually correctly cited and making sure that all your sources are pretty credible. So, I feel like citing my sources is pretty important because it helps me be organized. So, whenever I forget where I got this information from, I can easily click back and see what I actually read. So another thing is that I always try to make sure that my facts are always correct by cross-checking them with other sources that are also credible, so that I can make sure that all my facts are actually correct. So I feel like I need a decent amount of information before I get started on my solution. So for example, for my AISAR, I had to research for probably a month before I could actually start building and doing any of that stuff, because I felt like the researching also helped me plan a lot faster, because it kind of let me see where I'm at and the solutions that already existed and what gaps they kind of had. And I feel like I really can't solve a solution without researching it, because I feel like researching it is one of the core components about solving a huge problem. So it really does help you with planning and building and doing all the stuff after researching, and it really does help make the process a lot quicker and easier. So I think it's really important for scientists to be organized, as I said again. Citing your sources is pretty important, because you can look back and you're like, oh yeah, now I know why I cited that source, or why now I know that information, or basically like that. So when scientists are organized, they can help streamline the process out, especially when they forget facts. Even I can forget facts sometimes, but then now I can look back at my citations, or I can look back at my notes and be like, oh, okay, now I understand why that happened, or something like that. So I feel like research on gathering information really does help streamline the process. And I really think that it helps you plan and build and do all that stuff before you plan and build before you even actually start, so you can kind of do it mentally before you start. Thank you.